Let's have a look in the action editor and see what happened. First we'll click on the armature, and we'll see that the act of adding these IK constraint drivers has created an action. We'll call this action something like MC drivers. In the actual Mancandy file, the action is called MC driven. This action has to be active for the IKFK constraints to actually work. And I'll demonstrate that here. Here I have this guy is up in IK, in FK mode, and moving this point clearly bends between IK and FK. However, if I unlink the action and then try moving this, nothing happens. That's because those constraint channels only are available within that action. So for me to be able to do the IKFK switching, I have to relink to that action. And then it works again. You may have to frame forward or back to get it working once you relink the action to get Blender to refresh its state. So for you to get that IKFK blending working on Mancandy, you will have to have that action active in the action editor if you're working in a single action. And so you would basically start a new action by selecting the driven action and clicking on this to button here to make a single user copy, and that effectively copies your action so it leaves the original intact. Then you can start animating that in that action, secure in the knowledge that your IKFK blending will work. That's how it works on the default Mancandy. However, in his case, there's two drivers, one for the left and one for the right arm. And the name of the action and then clicking MC driven again. And now it works. And like I showed, sometimes you have to change the frame to actually get Blender to refresh when it switches back between the two. So let's say we have an action on the NLA, like so. So let's say we have an action on the NLA where the hand IK controller is being animated around. It's action 002 here, that's a strip. You notice Mancandy is in NLA mode, hence the NLA icon next to his name in the NLA editor, which you can pick down here. And let's say now you decide that you wanted to have some IK control after you had animated this. You can, with Mancandy selected, hit Shift A in the NLA and add MC driven. And if you pull up the N key and you unlock this action start and end so that it doesn't change when you change the NLA timing, you can have it start from 0 to whenever you want, so long as it covers the range of your action, it's fine. And then you can use this controller to blend between IK and FK. And the IKFK blending feature is not working perfectly currently, and so you might have to change the frame or refresh, and at worst cases tweak or edit your actions. But that's the basis of the IKFK blending, and it can be improved with some more rigging tricks, which I didn't do with Mancandy because I'd rather wait another version of Blender, and with the next version of Mancandy have a version that has really seamless IKFK blending that works within the same armature and doesn't rely on external objects or on the NLA.